Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming, and we are here in Factorio, where we last left off. We had just got the solid fuel going, and yeah, we were getting this started. The deal, all that for solar panels. I think it's solar panels. Yeah, I believe it is solar panels, and that's under this here. So yeah, copper, electronic circuits, and steel plate. And alright, so we got that going. We had spent most of last episode switching over to solid fuel, mostly because I just want to reserve my coal for, explosives and all the other fun stuff that we can do with coal. And we set up this nice buffering system which brings in coal, just keeps the belt empty, and eventually we can back these up or expand these chests to fit more, but this will keep a good supply going for as long as we need it. And I don't know if this is going to be in the right spot. And what I'd really love to do is actually, we are going to build a buffering system for both copper and iron. That will allow us to keep mining this out and give us a good supply, just in the event that this stuff gets used up really quickly. So that's what we are going to do here. I am going to obviously jump in here, and I did say I want to do trains, but we are going to need to unfortunately do a bit of research. So we might as well get started on, that's engines 50. That is 40. So let's start on that. That'll be quick and easy. That's so with actually we have 10 research science labs, so that will take about 20 rounds. That'll be about 10 minutes. Alright, so we are going to want a bunch of boxes. Let's just build a bunch, because we are going to do a buffering system for our iron as well. And we want to, this will be a good spot there. And we are going to want a bunch of inserters, which we are going to need resources for, and we need mostly iron, I believe. Yeah, we have plenty of copper, so it's just a matter of grabbing some iron. And I could probably, no, it's probably not producing enough. Let's lay down some more boxes. And we're going to have to extend this wall out just a bit. Let's grab the iron or the copper off the line. And we are going to need more of these. Yes, indeed. And this will just allow these to continue working rather than being dormant. And the reason we want these to be working is just so that if we do really crank up the copper production, we don't have to suddenly crank up that production, whatever that is. Anyway, we will just keep dropping down the we are going to need power, and actually we want big power poles because it will cover like that. So now that is eating up the copper supply, and oh yeah, that's right, we need to reconnect the power, because we do. Alright, and of course, naturally, we are going to want to output it back on the belt, and actually that didn't take all that long. 20 at, okay, that, or was that? Anyway, that was 20 at 30 seconds. Let's just not worry about that. Railway, how about that? Let's start that. No, we need, and of course, engines. So we'll get that going. And we are going to need, yep. Let's grab some belt here. And we are going to bring it like that. We are going to want to bring it like this as well. replace the power, of course. Do we have inserters? No, we don't. And I'm going to need a bunch of them because, well, we do. That will put it on the other side of the belt. Alright. So our system is working as desired. And yeah, we need to destroy a few more trees. Let's tear down those, and we are just going to push this out just a bit. Yeah, like that should be good. And now, okay, so we got boxes, we got inserters in. We're just going to need 6 more inserters, and I'll make just one more. And we got a fully going buffer for our copper. And then I'm going to want to set up another one for our iron. We got 14 boxes. We need 12. That's good. We are going to need 24 of these. So 3, 4, 5. And we are going to need, of course, lots of belt. And we are going to set up the... Okay, maybe not. Oh. That is... not too bad. A few more biters. But not much of an issue. Where are they? Right around here. Yeah, I think they're right there. Can't get through the trees. Small biters. So yeah, it's mostly small biters. We don't really have to worry about them all that much. And we got engines research, so we can now move on to, of course, railway. It is available. So yeah, 70, although requires 2 blue or 2 red each and 1 green. 20 seconds per. And yeah, I did have the... I will have to eventually switch everything over to electric, but for now, this is good. This is more than, yeah. What I want to do is I'll want to actually bring this in like this. But like that instead. Unfortunately, yeah, we got lots of solid fuel on the line, which we do not want. Alright, so that will allow us to have that on both sides of the belt. I would like to straighten that out, although, yeah, let's do it. We'll bring you like this. Yeah, we'll just keep you there. Yeah, that's alright. My OCD isn't concerned about that, even though it probably should be. And oh yes, that's right, we are going to need a couple power poles, and we are going to want to switch this inserter around like that. Inserters in, power pole. And then we are going to want to output, because we are going to run out of iron pretty quickly. So that's not something we want to happen. And we need inserters up there. Railway researched. Awesome. So we are definitely going to want to have automated rail transportation. Enables the building of stations because, you know, kind of pointless to have trains without it being automated with stations and stuff. Alright, so that will supply on both sides of the belt. That will allow that to accumulate into a nice buffer system, allowing our mining to get cranked up. And what we want to do next is... Do we have oil over here? Apparently we do. Yes, indeed. We have oil. Alright. Then, no, I don't really want to bring a oil train into this area, because that's just kind of... would be odd. Odd to say the least. Alright, so... what is next? We got buffering set up for that. And we do have rail. And I can... logistics. Oh yes, I can build rails. I can build the diesel locomotives. I can't build... Really? So, you're telling me you build railway and then you don't even get cargo wagons. That is weird. You have to wait until automated rail transport until you get cargo wagons, so you can pretty much just build, locomotives. So what we are going to do is plan out a kind of a station, and yes, we are going to need to also do engines, which we do have, and engine units, steel, iron gear wheels, and pipe. Steel, iron gear wheels, and pipe. Alright, we can do that. We can set that up as well. And where are we going to set it up? Well, I did want to bring the iron over this way. And I really should have a bypass, although I don't believe iron will be as severely consumed. Maybe bring it back a bit. There we go. And I think it's about time we get started on solar panel production. So steel, electronic circuits, and copper. And what's the ratios? What we should do is put steel and copper plate on the same belt. Put electronic circuits on both sides of this belt. And there we got automated rail transportation. And that, yeah. So now, of course, we need rail signals, and these are fun. And that's the end of this whatever it's called, this research tree. And that's 150 of red and green. Well, we are going to want it. How is our red doing? Well, it's not too bad. We are getting plenty of iron. We have plenty of inserters backing up the line, so that is good. That's working as desired. And yeah, we could have a much larger research facility, but we don't even really have the resources coming in to necessarily necessitate what's the word? A larger science production facility. And so I was talking about, and yes, I'm going to do the rail or the solar panel, but I have like two different things I want to think about. We are going to want an oil train here. Whether or not we have an additional or other unloading system, we might do it over there because that's where our furnaces are. So we might bring a line in there. What we are probably going to want to do is bring in a rail, maybe right around here. And I'm just setting up, because I want to. And I may want to have a couple rail stations. Yeah. Or not. Anyway, that's going to be where the rail will be. just randomly placed, but yeah. So now let's get on with solar panel production. So I was saying that yeah, we're going to need 15 circuits for every 5 steel and 5 copper plates. So it makes sense, obviously, that you want to have steel and copper on the same plate. So steel and copper and electronic circuits on their own line. Basically, yeah, we are going to want to crank up the amount of other stuff we are building. A lot more electronic circuits. And let's, yeah, that'll do. We are going to want inserters. And like that. And like that. More inserters. And I need more iron. Of course. Always need more iron. We have long-handed inserters, so that will be alright. So there, and there, there, and there, and there, and there, and there, right there, and there, and there. Alright, so that will get going. That'll produce a bit more. And yeah, I might as well put the other 2 factories down, and no, I didn't. So we are going to build one more. There we go. Like that and that. And we are going to... Oh. Nope, that's good. We're holding them back. Holding them back. Build some more inserters since we'll need them. Not the long-handed. No. There. And then there and... there. So we got that fully loaded. That's going to give us plenty of electronic circuits. And now we are also going to want to think about all the additional production. We are going to want to build diesel locomotives. We are going to want to have a pipe factory because we need to build engine units. So engines pretty much are steel and they are pretty much steel and iron gear wheels. Steel and iron. We are going to want to have a factory for steel and iron. And this is going to be electronic circuits and steel and engine units. So we can do something with that. And what I may do, we better set up power. Like that. Alright, so let's chop down a tree. Let's clear this out. Now my OCD is acting up because I want to get this exactly perfect. And we need, what do we need first? We need steel. That's going to need advanced circuits. That's right. Alright, let's go with what was that I was going to originally produce? Oh yes, solar panel. Alright, there's probably not going to be any way we're going to avoid it. We're going to have to combine, let's see, so iron or electronic circuits on their own belt. So we might as well do that. We are going to need a whack load of underground belt, and that production is something we're probably going to want to have as well. And I'm going to right there, and we are going to bring that to about here just so we can bring these in properly. We're going to want a splitter and a few more pieces of belt like that. And careful not to, I'm going to want to avoid building in here, but it's only really a track, so we can leave some space at the end. Not too much of a problem. Alright, so I got that, and we are going to want a... I need more... Yes, I need more belt. We always need more belt. And... what's the best way to handle this? I'm thinking... pretty dangerous. I'm thinking... oh, we already have a splitter. Let's bring like that, and the reason I'm splitting it off is because of reasons. And nope, not the gun. Not the gun. Like that. So we'll want to make sure not to put any steel on the inside, otherwise that will mess things up. And how are we doing there? Looks like it's taken care of, but we are taking a bit more damage. And we are going to want to... oh, more belt, more belt. And this might not be good. Okay, we are going to want to bring... nope. So if I yeah, what we are going to do so I'm going to move this up to here. Yep. And I am going to have this to here. I think. Or not. I am going to have the underground on the other side. Yeah, let's go like this. And I think... no, I'm going to need... oh yes, underground like that. So I want to bring that like that, and alright, so that like that, and that like that. And one more underground belt should do it. Right to there. Or maybe not. Maybe not. We might be able to skip the other underground belt. And indeed, I think we... there we go. We got rail signals. And do we want anything else? Do we want anything else? Gates. I think it might be a good idea. Eventually. Maybe not right now. Electric engine. Yeah, we are getting close to needing... or going to go for robotics. Item inserter stack size bonus. Flamethrower. Landmines. Explosive rocketry. Explosive rockets. So, what we are going to do... or what do we want to aim for now? Since we do got the railroad. Could get the car. And the car leads to, I think, tank. Yeah. The car is the gateway to tanks. And it's the gateway to nothing. So that is the end of the line for that. Let's not for now. And what I was going to do is, yeah, we can do that. And we don't need this there, although we are going to need it. Actually, we can... yeah, we can go back to what we originally had. We don't need this here. Oh, yes, indeed. There we go. That's how I wanted it all along. Alright, so we can start setting up, what is it? Solar panels, and that has 3 ingredients, so we are going to need, obviously, a assembly machine too. We'll have to wait for that to get produced, and we might as well lay down a few more of these here. And get kind of a main bus line set up here, although I don't really want to have a main bus. I want to have a specialized bus. Yes, indeed. It'll make sense. It'll make sense. And I'm thinking, yeah, right here. Let's go 2 long-handed inserters, because we will need to have 15 of each. It does produce at 10 every 10 seconds. And yeah, we're going to want to have one of those. We are going to produce solar panels in this episode. And I'm just checking in. Yes, indeed. The episode's getting a little bit long, but that's could be usual. Anyway, that is solar panels. So now let's just check, see how this is going to go. And they are up to, I better give them an output. I'll give them output here. Alright, so that's up to 10, 10, and 13. Oh. About halfway, so what I could do if I wanted to is possibly drop one of these. And I just want to make sure that it'll be able to supply it no problem. Or if I am going to need a second. 6, 7, 28, 29, 30. Yep, indeed. And just one more just to make sure. 6, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yes, indeed. So it's the long-handed inserter is able to move about 15 items per 10 seconds, roughly. So that is more than sufficient. Unless we speed this up even more, we're not going to need a second long-handed inserter. The blue inserter is more than capable of handling 2 items, 2 separate items. And yep, so alright, so we can start building our solar grid, but we are going to want to build, of course, substations. Also, we are going to want to also build accumulators, because we are, of course, going to want them. Iron plate and batteries. Ultimately, once we get logistics, it's not going to, or logistic bots, it's not going to matter where we build them. But they do require batteries and iron plate. And our batteries are here. Iron plate is here. And oh, I just realized something. I am not going to be able to build battery factories here without messing up with this. What I can do is I can adjust things, hopefully. And yeah, we can work around this. We can also move this up one line. Or we can just have it running on a belt. Anyway, that might be for another episode. Hope you're enjoying this episode. We finally got our solar panel production up and running. And yeah, we got our buffer system for the iron and copper. So we got 3 resources buffered up and ready to go. And how is our... We are down to 1.7k. That's at 0. And these are These are fully loaded. There's only one running, really. But, like, they have something like 50 in each. So, how's our petroleum? Yeah, we are going to need to crank up the petroleum production. So what I am going to want to do, obviously, is to build more battery factories. Because what better way to use petroleum but battery factories and plastics? Even though we'll have to actually do something with it. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. My name is Scott for SB Gaming, and thank you, and have a good day.